Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's being urged to shoot. Here's... Real chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! And what a big quick... Oh, has another go! No, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bebeto. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. It's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He might be in here! That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Scholes. And this is Bebeto. And this is Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Inter, number 7, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field
gets things going for the second half.
Number 8, Mbappe.
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Mbappe! Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And they're back on the ball again, looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he shoots! They've done it! Inter are back in business! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cannavaro gets it away. Guardiola is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And the flag has stayed down. And he's gone looking for safety. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Great chance! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And here's Van Basten.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And the finish! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Inter Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Oh no, this big chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Coming on to replace him is number 4.
So now the difference is 3. And that will be the final act. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Might be big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out towards the flank. Played back in. And this is Bebeto. Takes a shot! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And they've got rid. Takes the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Scholes. And smartly reclaimed. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicely weighted ball.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
No luck with that dink over the top. Scholes. Now it's Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached.
And
they rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Stadium fund.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Bebeto. Number
Here we
21,
go again then.
Messi.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Scholes. Scholes! Scholes! A princely strike!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
So of that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Over to the left. Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Triol gets it clear. Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Shevchenko! And that tested the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And this is Shevchenko. And this is Van Basten. And he's picked out the run. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, super ball! Pass somewhat off target. Messi. That looks a good ball through. It's a promising position. He has found a way through. Osimhen! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for options for movement. That's at the end. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would
Shevchenko
like to
taking
ask
in
you
the
all to kindly
accolades,
stay
having been
seated
named
during
man
the
of the
match.
match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very...
Oh! Against the crossbar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Scholes. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, it's Bebeto. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? And here's Lewandowski. Neymar. Scholes. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a good ball out wide. That is good strength. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vardiol. Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Bebeto. Messi. Bebeto. And Bebeto! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'd just like to read out our
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Messi. Number 4, Bebeto.
There's the start of the second
Coming on
half.
the field, number 5.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say,
Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly...
Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Adams tries to clear. Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Aimed beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's gone back to the keeper, Diogo Costa, a keeper with complete command over his defence. And here's Van Basten, looking to play him in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's come to nothing. White. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Shevchenko. He's beat. And this is Shevchenko. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
All right, Shevchenko. 2 minutes to be added on. And Shevchenko! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. And we're done. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Shevchenko, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
This is a lost children's announcement.
So a dramatic game decided in its very... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's cut it out. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it again. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Hakimi. Messi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a try. Face to face. Van Basten! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Caicedo. And Hakimi. Fernandes. In with the challenge.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting! It's hit the upright. Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's been slit through. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Plays the return pass. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And he's there to belt it away. Hakimi. And it's Messi. Fernandes. Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's cleared it out of harm's way. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
and if
perhaps.
you do have a chance today, please take
What have
some
we learned
time
from
out
the
to
first
give your
45
support to
minutes?
our better
Well, I think
stadium
from the
fund.
manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And they're back on the ball again. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. There's a searching pass. Van Dijk. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that looks a good ball through. It's Van Basten! In for the pieces! He scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! That's really well cleared. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Fernandez. But that has not gone well. That's rather hopeful. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bebet shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Bebeto really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Ah, he's given it away. And here's Fernandez. Hakimi receives it. A decent chance! It's what shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Out to the right.
There will be 3 minutes.
Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Caicedo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Scholes. That looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bebeto picking up the Man of the Match award, and
Hello,
no
attendees.
surprise there.
This is a lost children's announcement.
Well, after all of that,
Please
Jim,
keep your
what are you
eye on
thinking?
your children
Yeah, it was
during the
never a
match
match
at
that
all
was going
times.
to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, but...
And Bebeto! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, an early test for the keeper, and this is the last person you want to see.
Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Raul, and he's away. And he was quick to get it clear again. And it's Messi. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Can he finish? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, super ball. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And he shoots! We've got a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, there's a...
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Van Basten! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special! A finish of true class! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just... And there's the end of the first half.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
That's the first half.
Barcelona
Let's hope
3
for
ahead
more of the
after a
same.
remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Van Basten. It's a promising position. Some really good ball movement. Kvaratskhelia. And Scholes. Foot in. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Pickford gets it away. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a mistake!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Rivaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! No mistake! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Cavani.
Cavani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. Raul. Now it's Rivaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's away. And this is Cavani. And the finish! Yes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Nice-looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ruben Neves. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a nicely shaped ball. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from
has
here.
been indicated.
Well, they've got it again. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Van Basten, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and
Well,
give
how
our
will we
boys
look
a
back? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Decent chance! Wonderful from Pepetto!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Son Heung-min, and the shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Son Heung-min. Opts for safety.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Neymar. Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga, now it's Ramos. Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Vitinha, and it's Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Ball's gone out of play. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Scholes.
There will be
Now
one more
Neymar.
added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cut it out. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they
And
come
now,
for the break
to
with
all
nothing to
members of the
separate
crowd,
them. The
I'd
score
like to ask
1-1.
you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Bebeto. Number 21,
Manchester United kick off the second
Messi.
half.
Number 2, Ronald Araujo. Number 24,
That's been intercepted.
That's great
Guardiola.
positioning, so good
Coming
from
on the
him.
field, number
Right, Shevchenko.
18, Shevchenko.
Mbappe takes
Number
control of it and he's on the move.
Mbappe. Number 3, Franz
And it's Shevchenko.
Beckenbauer. Number 19, Costa Curta.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mbappe aimed beyond the defence and he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Saliba, White. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe takes the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Here comes the corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals,
Real chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Just eases him off the ball. White charging forward, the ball at his feet. And reclaimed it in a trice. Son Heung-min on a charge down the left. Now it's Vitinha. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his...
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, it's come off the upright.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe
There will be
proves
3
just a
minutes
little bit
added
too
time.
strong. He's onside. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, after all of
I'd
that,
like to
Jim,
draw your
what are you
attention to
thinking?
the screen.
Well, neither side...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Could be danger here. Scholes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Bebeto. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. And that has been knocked clear. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Bebeto. And this is Van Basten.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at,
and it's been given away. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now, and it's Ruben Neves. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Azar looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Guardiola gets it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bernardo Silva looking for options for movement. And Bebeto! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. And this is Kane. And they're quick to get it back.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, it's played into the... It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Scholes. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into space out wide. Oh, well played. Scholes. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Messi. Number 4,
and we're underway again.
Bebeto. Coming on the
Barcelona
field,
really need to
number
go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
18, Shevchenko.
Shot could be Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Van Basten.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Norway are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at lead.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Hazard, he has found the way through. An instinctive delivery. There's the shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Looking for the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
White. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona take the lead. It's roll! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result
Please
like
be
this.
reminded that
Yes,
drinking
there
is
is some
only allowed
tidying
in
up
the
to do,
areas shown on this
but
map.
some
Thank
real
you very
promise
much for
too.
your cooperation.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.